Hey everybody, welcome back. I'll be jumping into doing a general reading today. Let's just take a look and see at what comes out. What is meant for you at this time. Remember, this is a collective reading. It's also a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate. Take what does. Don't try to make something fit that doesn't. And let's just see what comes out. Okay. Let's paint a story. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So it's a lot of work. Somebody's working really hard. You're working really hard. Someone else you know is working hard. The Empress, card number 3. That's significant for you. Maybe you are working towards creating something. You're bringing to fruition this beautiful new idea, but actually, like, you're seeing the it could be that you've been working really hard on something and you're seeing the abundance of that show up. You are really putting a lot of energy and time towards something that you've wanted, like a dream or a goal, and you're really seeing the, like, this is the Empress here is a very fruitful energy. It's very abundant. It's just all around like this beautiful, I wanted to say creation, because she does have this, typically this, oops, do need to cover that a little bit. The Empress is a very fertile energy. You could have like new ideas, you're birthing new ideas, you're in the midst of creation, and that's really like coming out of you. You're really seeing that come to light, and it's all this work that you've been putting in. What else? What else can you? Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is an ending, not something abrupt, but something that's been just, walking away from something that's really just, it's finished. It's done. It was a lot of burning energy, heavy energy, moving forward. Let's see what else comes out around that. I was kind of getting the sense that maybe you're wrapping up the completion of something that you've been really pouring into. Or you're walking away from something that you started, a new idea, a project, or something that's taken a long time, but you're walking away from it and moving, not like a unfulfilled energy, not like Eight of Cups energy, but just like maybe this is getting wrapped up. Let's see what else. Four of Pentacles. This is holding on tightly to something. It could be holding on tightly to your finances. It could be really frugal at this time. You could be holding back. Like just in your personal life, maybe you're holding back your feelings. Maybe you're holding back from really putting yourself out there. Holding on tight to your finances, to your assets. Oh, hi kitty. You want to come on my lap? You're taking care, to, there's something you're being really mindful about. Let's see what else comes out. Can you keep going, Spirit? Very nice. Nine of Cups. This is very abundant energy. It's wish fulfillment. So something you've been working really hard towards. There's a wish fulfillment. There's something here that you've been really wanting. This is like something that's really playing out or about ready to play out. Also for Pentacles energy can also be that you're just sitting back and sitting pretty. It's like you're waiting. You're just kind of sitting on what you've done. Something you've been working on. You're maybe, could be that like there's a big dream, a big goal. You're working really hard towards it. You're putting a lot of energy and time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears kind of thing, round the clock. You're doing this a lot. And it doesn't mean that you're actively doing the work. You could just be also in the mental body creating ideas. Resting is also a part of the process. So whatever you're doing here, you're putting so much energy towards it to bring to fruition and create this dream, this bring to life this beautiful, creative, abundant, fertile energy that's going to really bring about this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, something that you've been really working hard for. I kind of get a sense there's something you're holding back from, or you're kind of like waiting. It's not that you're just sitting around doing nothing and waiting, but there's something you're kind of waiting on, or you're just kind of holding back on something. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It's like you're kind of waiting for this to happen. It's almost like you have a feeling that something like this is going to happen, and you're kind of like waiting. You're still putting in the work, but you're just kind of waiting. This Ten of Wands, I know that this really does represent like this kind of culminating energy in a sense. I don't want to say it's like it's not like the World card. This is a smaller energy, but there's something that you've wrapped up here that has ended. And I feel like whatever is ended, it's like you packed your bags and you're just like walking, you're moving forward. She is walking forwards in this direction. It's kind of something I'm noticing too. So I kind of get the sense that she's walked, the way this is drawn, she's walked it down this hill. I feel like she traversed up this high hill and she's making her way down. I feel like there's something that you're walking away from that was very heavy or burdening. Something that was, I just feel like there's something there that was just weighing you down, because there's a lot of, I'm looking at the baggage here, and I just feel like it's not like the Fool, where the Fool is starting a new journey and stepping into the unknown, but with very little, like only what they need. This has like a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of knowledge here, or there's a lot of like, there's something here of value that I think you're holding on to and you're taking with you towards this Nine of Cups. I feel like this person, and again, I'm just talking about the female in the card, but the energy, if I'm speaking about her, she, he, whatever, I'm mostly saying, I'm referencing the picture, but it can be the feminine or masculine energy. But ultimately, the energy of this card is that you're really like, you've put down your wands, you're done standing strong, you're just moving forward, because you know there's something better for you. You're moving out of really heavy and burdening energy. I feel like this is something that like, I really get the feeling that there was something here you've been creating and putting energy into, and there's something else. This is giving me the feeling that this is representing something else. This could be an energy where like you were working towards a really big goal, a big dream, and you decided it's not working. I'm going to put an end to it and move forward and just kind of wait to see what comes to me. But I kind of am getting more of a feeling that this is a different energy. This is something else that you're closing up shop. Like you're like, done with this. So that you can put your energy and focus into this. Let's see what else comes out. Clarify, please. Clarify the story. Clarify. Okay. So we have Seven of Wands. This is standing in your power. This is maybe being on the defense. The way that this picture is drawn out, she kind of looks like she's just not bothered by all of the activity or everything else coming at her in this image. So you might be like, there's a lot of stuff happening in the background. Maybe there's, people saying things about you. There's arguments, or there's fights or conflict, or there's an energy of like a attack. Doesn't mean that you're actually being attacked by anybody, right? Physical, verbal, whatever. But it could just be that there is some form of energy here. Whoops. That is, that's kind of coming at you. But you're not bothered. You're working really hard to put your energy towards this abundance here. You're not allowing yourself to be fazed by something else going on behind you. Perfect. We have the Magician. This is the manifestor energy. This is you have all the resources at your disposal to create whatever you want, to manifest whatever you want, bring to light into your life, create the reality you want. Under the Empress here, the way that these are laying out is really, really showing me that you're putting so much energy. This is like magic energy for me. Like, you're just creating magic by saying, I know what I want. I'm going to speak it into the universe, and I'm going to create exactly the reality that I want. And I've got all the resources, all the tools to do anything I've ever wanted to do. If I need something, I'm going to ask for it and I'm going to receive it. Okay, let's keep going. Clarify further. Okay, we have Justice. This is card number 2. If that's significant for you. This is Justice. It's about balancing the scales. This could be justice in your favor, right? The universe is working in your favor to bring a justice into your life. It doesn't mean it's a vengeful thing. It's just how a lot of times we perceive something. Someone does something to you, not nice. Universe works in your favor. You focus on you. And universe teaches them a lesson. Doesn't mean that they cause them pain, but usually, karma flip-flops there. But I think the justice here is that they're like I was saying, there's something kind of that you're walking away from. You've put an end to something that was kind of burdening. You're taking everything that you have, I just feel like this is knowledge, all the things that you've gained in your life and your experience. You're taking it with you. It was a high road. It was heavy. It was a long journey, but you got your bags packed and you're moving forward. It almost feels like there's something over here that started and initiated this ending. Okay, it's not, like I said, it's not like the 10 of Swords where it's like an abrupt ending. It's nothing nasty where it's like you feel like you're being stabbed in the back. There's nothing like that. It's just like there was something heavy here that you just decided, I'm moving forward. And I feel like that was a justice. It was like a justice play, whether it was your decision or not in your control, and it just happened for you in life. But there's an ending here, but it's balancing the scales. Something is balancing. And I think that's why you're in this Four of Pentacles energy. I feel like this is what you're in now, or what you're moving into if you're currently in this energy. But there's something that sorry, I was just thinking, I'm like, yeah, there's just something that you started over here that has initiated this ending, this justice, and it's it's not abrupt, but it allowed this to play out in order for you to hit this energy. We have the Eight of Wands. This is communication, fast movement, back and forth, communication between you and another individual or a bunch of people. This could be travel. You could be traveling. Somebody could be traveling to you. You could be traveling for something. There could be an energy where you're stepping into this Four of Pentacles energy where you're just kind of waiting. You're sitting back and you're kind of waiting for something to happen. It's like you're waiting for this Nine of Cups. You can sense something's going to happen, something's going to play out, but you're just kind of waiting and sitting back. But I think that there is something here that's happening. This could be happening behind the scenes, between people. There could be, I don't want to say people talking about you, because I don't see like the page, there's no Page of Swords, right? But there could be talk and conversations, really fast back and forth communication between you and someone else, or between people about you. And it doesn't have to be bad. It can be good. I don't get the sense that there's anything bad happening here. Like I get with this Four of Pentacles and Eight of Wands that you're just sitting while the universe is like working something out in the background. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles. This is a lack of resources, feeling left out in the cold, kicked to the curb, lack of support. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough. It could be also that maybe you're waiting for something to come in. Maybe something happens. You're waiting for this wish fulfillment, but it ends up not being as, fruitful as you expect. Just regardless of what this card traditionally represents, the Five of Pentacles is a lower energy card, right? It's in the middle of the series of the suit, so it's not as abundant as, say, the 9 or the 10, but it's somewhere in the middle. So you could be waiting for this like wish fulfillment, this fruition, this thing to take place in your life when you're kind of sitting back. And maybe it's that it does come in, but it's not quite as as physically rewarding, as financially abundant as you were hoping for. There could be a little bit of disappointment, but I feel like it's more or less, maybe you're thinking, it's not as supportive as I thought. It's not as much as I need. It could also be that there's something happening here. Communication is happening. Maybe something is being talked about where what you thought was, that's just what I'm getting, is where you thought something was going to be a little bit bigger here, is it ends up not being as grand as you thought. What's the advice? Three of Cups. This is social, community, like social engagement, celebration, community. There's something here about getting support from your community, reaching out. Maybe your community is going to reach out with you. Maybe your community is going to show up in some way, or there's friends or somebody in your life. Like, I also get that there's somebody here who has your back, someone, something, organization, community has your back. Something has your back. Could be spirit has your back. Something's going to show up for you. Like friends, or there could be an event here. Look at that. This is the Knight of Cups. So somebody could be showing up here, taking action towards you, bringing maybe it's an apology, maybe it's an offer of love, an offer of support, something loving, but there's action being taken towards you. This is a loving action. What else, Spirit? What else can you say? What else do you want to say? Advice, please. Two of Wands. This is kind of, twos are always a kind of like a decision. It's like a balance or a decision. I feel like there's some sort of decision here that you have to make, someone's making, or a decision you have to make, but you have to wait. Every time I see the Two of Wands, I always get this sense that, like, there you are making the decision to move forward. Because in when you move into the Three of Wands, it's about, seeing your ships come in. You're starting to see some return of some of the efforts. Like, you're seeing the fruition of what you've been kind of putting in. Not always so tangible, but with the two here, every time I see the two, I always I always think of the word patience. This makes me think of patience. And I feel like the advice here is that be patient. There's somebody or someone or community here that's going to reach out to you, that's going to show up for you, support you in some way. This community doesn't have to be like people right there in your neighborhood, locally. It doesn't have to necessarily be like an actual like organization or group that you are a part of. It can also be like an online community. It could be something that you're connected to in some way. Be patient. The community's going to show up for you. They're going to show up for you in a very loving way. You'll see. This is like what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting for the advice. Okay. Let's get some star seeds, little messages here. Some little confirmation messages. So we have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So yeah, there's something here that's coming in for you. Maybe there's a process. There's always a process, but there's a process here where you're being asked to have patience in this, where maybe what you really want and what you're really seeking, you want that return. You want to see something evolve quickly, but it takes time. You take time as an individual to evolve and to change. And so I think that there's something here that while you're wanting to see it right away, and it's not really returning what you thought, you feel like there's not this support that you were wanting. You kind of feel left in the cold, like people didn't show up or something didn't show up for you the way that you were hoping for, more tangibly. The advice is that, there's some people, there's someone or something or an organization or a group, community, people, something's going to show up for you, but you've got to be just like a little bit more patient, because there's something here where you're still needing that little bit more time, still needing a little bit more time to evolve through this process. There's some sort of evolution you're going through, upgrade, growth, maturity. I don't feel like it's far away. I think it's really close. Whatever this is, I do feel like it is really soon. I think it could be like right around the corner. Like, say you're expecting something, maybe just say like you're expecting literally like a return of money, and it shows up, but like it's not as big as you thought it was. I don't know where, how, but for example, and maybe something happens a little, just like literally the following week, or a few days later, a couple days later, and then boom, there's some more here, but it's coming from a supportive place. There's something else going on. You just need to be a little bit patient. We also have Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. If this is confirmation or helpful. One more, please. I guess we're going to get a couple more. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It has been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Maybe you're asking a lot of questions like, when is this going to show up? I don't know. It's not what I expected. Maybe there's a little bit maybe that's what it is. Be patient. There's a little bit more information that's going to show up for you. Someone's going to show up for you. Something's going to come through and show you why you needed to be patient. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. So yeah, if this is definitely regarding a dream or goal or something that you've been really wanting and trying to manifest, and you're putting in so much work and so much energy, and you're like, I don't feel like I'm getting the support I need. I was able to really put my energy and effort into this with the removal of whatever this was and bringing in this justice, this balance, something that you're deserving of. You're not really seeing it, but yeah, just be patient. It is coming to fruition. I just feel like it's like universe, like just a little bit more time. Just a little bit more time. Give it like a couple more days, maybe a week. Time is right. Time is just an illusion. When you can detach from the idea of whatever this is, if you remove your emotional attachment from whatever this is, it's gonna move quicker. You're gonna see something actually show up. You're gonna see more come towards you with ease. more effortless than if you're like sitting there waiting, like watching paint dry. So don't watch paint dry. Nobody wants to do that. All right. I hope that this message was helpful. I hope that it resonated for some of you, all of you, at least one of you. If it does, if it did, then my job's done, because that's what matters to me. So I hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future, and thanks for watching. Until next time.